welcome back. Welcome back to Open Your Eyes, and we're moving now into our third and final segment for the morning. Now, this one is all about, how do you say it, huh? Wood, Caulk, Stock Benefit Concert. It's actually Hope for Belize. And just by the energy this lady brought into the studio, we know for a fact that there is actually hope for Belize.
It's a passion project.
She's in with us. She's none other than Tami Musk-Flach Tucker.
Yes.
She's the founder of Wood, Caulk, Stock Belize. Tami T. Tami T with a lot of energy.
Tami T.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm glad you guys had me in because I know this is a big event that really manifested because of COVID.
Okay.
It manifested from the hardships my husband have gone through, the things we've lost and being homeless last year for a bit. And I realized what a privilege I had, and I could snap my fingers and go back to the States. But there was no, I couldn't even help my own husband.
Yeah.
So when we sat back and thought about how are we going to rebuild our life after COVID took everything, everything. We couldn't rebuild our life without trying to help other people eat, because I don't want to go to bed, because I can go make the money and I can come back and restart. But when I go to bed at night, I know I have friends that aren't eating. You know, because I go to their house and there's not an egg, there's not a piece of bread. And this isn't just friends. I mean, these are like family members. During COVID, we were in lockdown. Somebody bring home a chicken, we're like, oh yes, I'll cook the chicken. You know, somebody brought the beans, and I'm like, I'll cook the beans. Next thing I knew, I was cooking, and I was on strike. I was like, well, I'll be here. But hey, if you bring me food, I'm gonna cook. But I realized how a community had to feed each other. And I fell in love with that concept and realized even my own country, as we get older, we're so disconnected. We don't even have our elderly living with us. And so there's so many things from this culture through the hardships that I learned that I think both countries could benefit. So
so you know, your lenteojos, your shades, you could put it right here, because we want to make sure that we get the best picture of you.
Okay.
So the concept of Wood, Caulk, Stock, what is that? Like, what is Wood, Caulk, Stock?
Well, everybody knows Woodstock, right? Woodstock was 3 days.
I think it's a cartoon, if I'm not mistaken. I remember.
No, it's a music concert in the middle of a field in New York that was miles long of traffic. It was mud. It was chaos. There was people. That's when they flew in Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. And it was chaos and not 1 ounce of violence or anything for 3 days. And I said, what better place to bring back the concept of Woodstock, Key Cocker style, Wood, Caulk, Stock, and there's woodcock bird. So if you look at our poster, there's a bird. It's a woodcock.
That's the bird from Snoopy.
Well, they said that we had talked about that because I think that bird was the woodcock bird originally. So
I want to talk about the themes and the different venues for a bit, because you know a lot of this is a kind of new to Belizean culture in certain aspects. So tell us how you are going to incorporate these themes into a Belizean context.
Well, here's what we're doing. Every day there's a beach party, and that's at the Reef. So now we have barbers coming in, giving free haircuts for the kids. I have a Belizean young man that I worked with a few years ago who has just blossomed, and now he's taken over the whole games, and he's actually wanting to spearhead a Christmas box food program and gifts for I mean, it's just amazing all the people that said, hey, let me help, come along. One of the musicians coming has 3 daughters not in school right now because birth papers are $300 per person. So people are asking, where's this money going? Well, there's a list already. I mean, people are coming in going, I need $900 to get birth papers. And that's not even tuition. That's not even their books. That's not even their clothes. So there's all of these little things that we're hoping on a lower scale to really help. We have struggled with our own, you know, child maintenance for our stepson. I mean, we have not had actually we haven't had a house, and when we have, sometimes not electricity, like the rest of us. So I just figured, I've done these events in the States. I've been an event coordinator for 15 years, doing the PTA, the church carnival, and I thought, why not just put eyes on us? And so we're incorporating all these restaurants at night because we want to showcase to the world This is a small little island and you can come. So Sunset Pelican, Gilligan's Island, dress up. Free costumes. It's free. Just show up.
Oh my God.
And so we have snorkeling trips valued at $330. They're just gifts and given.
Yeah.
The Belizean people, we didn't market a long time, but really this was to celebrate my friends and my family and what everybody went through with COVID.
Yeah.
And all my friends back there that are bored in the US that want to watch entertainment. I mean, who wants to watch,
When you could be right here.
Mediterranean on the water shows reality. Come and we want to just showcase the entire island. We have Food Republic that is going to be doing a special breakfast every morning. You can have breakfast with the musicians, and then there's music and games. And
this is a week.
It's all week. So every day at the Reef View, 11 to 3, we've got yoga in the morning in front of Juicy Free. One of the ladies is just going to come and just sit and just meditate. Just start your day and find your happy. Then you can tackle the day, because it is hard to tackle the day when you're working. I mean, it's hard. It is. So part of the problem, what I tell people, is you have to start the day. I know sometimes even a half hour earlier, and it's so hard here because I see the people going and working the 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and I know what they're coming home, and I can't survive off. My husband and I cannot survive off of it, but I do have a gift that I can go back.
Yeah.
But that doesn't solve all of our problems here, because once I stop working there, I come here. And so literally we took a gamble, and we decided that we wanted to help everybody. We're struggling to pay our stepson's school fees this fall and his uniform. But we figured we could make a big project and help everybody while we're doing the same.
It could be everybody doing that help.
Everybody,
be our brother's keeper. Yeah.
I have friends that want to see the kids. Where's the money going to go? So when we go into the jungle, my husband and I have dreamt for years of loading up backpacks and going to Manatee. On coastal. And just pulling in with the backpacks and all the art supplies and just giving them what
they need.
What we take in the US is for granted.
So basically what you're doing right now is that you're channeling the fact that you were once at a particular spot, knowing that a lot of people are at that particular spot. But we're getting everybody to help each other here. So this concert, this week of concert is going to be when?
It'll actually kick off on Monday. So we're going live. We'll have a live feed link. We've been working on everything. We're going to kick it off over at BTB because some of our musicians are over there. So we're going to cover all the shenanigans and go, this is Ambergay's Key. It's busy New York. Now, after the craziness, we go to Key Cocker, where the motto is go slow. And we're going to sit and have beach parties and music all day. And then every night, different venue, different costume party, and lots of prizes. And then Friday, we're just going to have all the musicians that are there just kind of co-collaborate. We want them to, music is healing.
Yeah, it is.
So they said, we never get to play and sit with each other. So they're excited that they're not playing super late, that they can go back and just play music and, see what they can co-collaborate. Look at what Nelly and Tim McGraw did, right?
I know, right?
We just got to get these guys. So we've got Cooper Greer, who's coming from the U.S. He actually just landed the other day. He's traveling San Ignacio, and so they're going to hit the island. And so we got a hoedown Wednesday night when he plays. You got to dress up country style. So we're just looking forward to really showcasing the island and the people and the happy and giving to each other.
I like the idea of different themes and having that. It's different.
Yes.
It's different. I want to talk about your collaborators, the people that are coming, the Belizean artists that are coming, the people that are providing food. Is there anything else that everybody else is providing? Anybody else is providing?
Everybody's kind of just chipping in. So we're working with another company on the island, and what we're trying to do is bring a boat and then have the musicians performing. But then again, we're promoting the company, everybody, the snorkeling trips, all of it. We really want to showcase to the world. But see, the one thing I know is most Belizeans can't afford those things. So this is where they get to dress up and they get to win those snorkeling trips. Who can afford $330? I don't go snorkeling unless we have, work that's related to it. But, I know what the struggles are. So many Belizeans have not enjoyed their own country.
That's true.
So if we can take eyes and start here and then going into the jungle and taking backpacks, because everybody says, where's the money going? We've got a long list. And during that week, we're going to interview the young boy. He's coming for the week. He's in the city here. He's going to come and oversee the games. I'm going to let him tell his story. I'll let the musician tell his story. These are just people that are coming together. and I want people to see where it's going. And then the big question people have asked, well, where do you get paid? I said afterwards.
Yeah.
We are a travel agency, you know, for Belize, based out of Wisconsin. I promote and bring people down here, and then we just bring them around and let them. And once we can basically show the island off, it's like Gilligan's Island, Fantasy Island. It's safe. And so we have a tourism business, and we're hoping that just opening the eyes is going to help us. Not to mention already being able to link up with some of the other business owners so that now we can do even better packages for our
You did mention that, you know, that there'll be some live streaming going on.
Yes.
Will there be an area of that live stream whereby you could pledge? Because this is actually a support. So what's the name of the site, or what's the link? How will people be able to see?
The website that we have right now is woodcockstock.com, and there's already a donation link on there. Thank you, Jay Gold, for making our first $10 donation. We haven't been promoting it because we're getting everything still, literally getting things ready, adding musicians. But when we go live on Saturday, what we're asking for people anywhere in the world, if you're, I mean, come on, fansonly.com, you'll pay $5 to see toes.
Yeah.
Come on, people. If you want to see what everybody's doing here, $5. That adds up.
Yeah.
If you want to see their toes, I'll even film their toes.
That's true.
But I mean, if they want to see us, why not appreciate and then send it into a fund? And so you'll see right on the website, our first $10 donation, you'll see it as it goes up.
Yeah.
And then the good thing is when it's all done, we're just super excited because there's really people waiting almost for the day after going, I need to get my registration for the kids. So we really want to keep eyes on us and be transparent. I do know that, you know, there's a lot of skepticism in the world. And really, my husband and I just wanted to be able to know that if we're rebuilding our life, that we're helping people along the way, because then we can sleep better at night.
Because together we can, Tami.
This last year has been the worst year of our life, and we have lost everything, but starting over, we decided to invest in this first before we would move on with our personal stuff.
Tami, you are an inspiration. I could tell you that much. And we're actually seeing that. You're channeling that energy.
Thank you.
Next week, it's going to be a flawless week for you guys. It's going to be great.
It's so fun. There's people flying in. I'll help. I've got a sponsor coming in from Idaho with, you know, visors, woodcock stock. Well, hopefully hopefully they made it. They were, you know how that is. It's like, hopefully it's here. But I mean, we have great things. And like I said, you don't have to pay to enter anything. This is to celebrate and then to let other people support us. Because if we don't build a bridge for support, we're going to have a lot of kids that aren't going to school because it's worse than it's ever been. And I used to be a teacher, and I cannot sit and watch, you know, the kids not go to school. And so hopefully we'll be sending a lot more kids to school this fall.
Best of luck to you, and we hope we can watch the live stream, you know, and
watch
see
the live stream. Yes, we're going to test that out, but everything looks like it's all good. So by
woodcockstock.com. All right.
Thank you so much, Tami, for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So I look forward to anybody coming next week, and if anybody wants to contact for help, we are still looking for a few sponsors. I still need a room or two. You can contact us at woodcockstock.com, or you could get the Facebook page. There's all sorts of stuff coming out. You should be able to find us.
Well, thank you, Tami.
Thank you,
and we hope that you get that support that you need. With that, we're going to take our final break, and we'll be back for a wrap-up, so stay tuned.